Okay, here's the thing. Most of us like to think we're smart enough not to fall for any of these scams, right? I've got 6 of them here for you that you got to watch out for in 2026. Hey, that's the way I felt, but with age, okay, your computation skills up here aren't maybe quite as sharp as they were when you were 35, right? But also what happened to me, which I'll get to in a couple minutes here, it's the situation. When you're hit with these kind of scams, what is your mindset at the time? Are you rushed? Are you just aggravated? It really makes a big difference, the state of mind you're in, okay? Plus your age. Hey, if I'm in my 80s, I could be falling for 3 or 4 of these every week. I don't know. So here you go. Here's the first one. And I'm getting all these from AARP. Also, guys, leave me comments. Were you ever in the victim of a scam? Or, like me, did you come really, really close to being a victim? First one is called recovery scams. Now, I haven't heard of this. This is a new one. They promise to help people recoup their losses from a scam. So it's scammers helping people that have been scammed. Here's one way they do it. They lure your trust online and then lure you into like a bogus crypto scam or something like that, okay? So the victim is going along with this. They're going along with the scam, and they actually put some money into the scam until they finally get the light bulb comes on. They're like, wait a second, what am I doing here? And then they tell the scammer, I'm gonna call the police. This doesn't sound right, okay? The scammer's already got all your information. So what do? They wait a couple weeks. And then they get back to you posing as a police officer, or maybe not police officer, but someone who is investigating the scam. They gain your trust that way. It's called, again, recovery scams, telling you that they will recover whatever losses you had. They get into it again, and what happens down the line? They extract more money out of you under the guise of helping you get your additional money back. Your first outlay of funds to the scammers back. Sneaky. Number 2, digital arrest. What happens here? You receive a call saying you are the subject of a criminal investigation. And again, most of us will think, yeah, come on, man. But it depends, man. Let's take age out of it. It depends a lot on where is your mind at the time. Are you in an emotional state? Are you totally distracted by 15 other things? Okay. So they tell you you're a subject of a criminal investigation. A bogus law official interrogates you on a video call, saying that you need to pay a fine in order for this to go away. Okay, it could be like something minimal. You're under investigation of this, and you know what? There's a fine that goes along with this if you don't want to go any further. Now, again, you might think that, come on, man, no one's going to fall for that. People fall for it. This one has been like pretty relevant in the last year. So yeah, guys, don't ever think you're too smart to fall for these things. A lot of variables come into it, okay? Number 3, this one is called the Hello Pervert Scam. And no, this is not the one I almost fell for. Or was it? No, it wasn't. You receive an email from a scammer saying they have recorded you on your computer going to porn sites. Yeah. Okay, think about that for a second. That's something that might just jog you into an emotional state that you don't want to be in, right? That could make you make some pretty bad decisions if someone contacts you about something like that, okay? And they tell you, if you don't pay them, they'll share your behavior with your whole email contact list. Yikes. Okay, something like that. Man, that's one of those really touchy subjects, right? That might push you into paying some money to cover something like that up, okay? If, obviously, you go to these sites, right? That's a tough one. That's a tricky one. How do in this one, it's like, what do you do? Just ignore it? They don't tell you a way to get around this. Obviously, in most of these, you just have to be diligent. You have to keep up to, keep that information, the most current information you have on scams, so you can, combat it, like phishing scams, right? They always tell you, don't click on that email, don't click on that PDF file. If you get something like this, that's tricky. They don't tell you how to combat this one, but man, all I'm saying, guys, is be careful, okay? Just be very careful. Hey, for those of you see me for the first time, my name is Duane, and this is a channel for people on moderate retirement. If that's something you think you might like, think about subscribing to the channel and like the video as well. Okay, number 4. This is the one that almost got me. Now, let me tell you, before I got this scam, or potential scam, thank God, but I was so close, guys. I was in a rushed mindset. Okay, I wasn't in a very calm mindset when I got this, all right? I had something I really had to get out on the computer. That was the deadline. What was it? I think it was property taxes, okay? I think I had to pay my property tax. That was the day, the deadline. So, here's what happened. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. It's been around for a while. And this happened to me a couple of years ago. You get a message on your computer that freezes your computer. Okay, in this case, what mine was, it was from what I thought was my virus protection. Okay, now that's something that for me, it has always been paid. It's an automatic payment every year for my virus protection on my computer. All right, I got a pop-up message that actually I couldn't get around it on the computer. I'm sure this has happened to you guys, but it said it was from my virus protection company saying, you are 2 weeks late on your payment. Unless you pay your yearly fee, you will not be able to get into your computer, or you will not be able to advance past this stage on your computer. I know, I've seen it before, but the mindset I was in, I was rushing. I think it was like 7 p.m. on the day I had to pay my property taxes. I didn't want to incur the additional fee. So I'm like, ugh. So I tried restarting, rebooting. Message was still there, okay? I clicked on the little button they had on, pay your annual fee. When I clicked on that, another window opened up, okay? And it said, to pay for blah, 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 blah. It looked legitimate to me, still had the company name on top. Go to this website. I was this far away from clicking on that. And then all that knowledge that the warnings they give you, don't click on suspicious websites until you're sure, came back into my mind. I was like, okay, all right. Because I couldn't get around the message. I couldn't get past the message to get into the rest of my computer. I know it's only going to be like $150, $200 extra on my property taxes, but I'm going to wait till the morning before I go further on this. So what did I do? I went to bed, woke up the next morning, pulled it up, the message was gone. I was lucky, okay? I was lucky. Now, did I have to pay the additional fee? No, you know what it turns out? I was 1 day early. I had an extra day to pay my property tax. So it worked out for me. But I'm telling you guys, state of mind. A lot of it depends on your state of mind at the time, right? Are you rushed? Are you confused because you got all these things going on in your head? Number 5, the friend/romance scam. A catfisher establishes trust online, then asks for money. Okay, this one's, you hear about this all the time, like Philippines, or overseas dating sites, right? Oh my God, you're the love of my life. They're telling you after 2-3 weeks, right? They send you what's probably bogus photographs of them. Probably could be a man doing this to you. You don't know. And they're asking for money. Oh, I'd love to see you. Can you send me some money to just for the airfare to come and see you? A lot of people, especially older males, older single males, they get caught up in this. They get caught up in the excitement. Oh my God, there's this young, beautiful 35-year-old Filipina that really, really likes me. Hey, if you haven't been there, you don't know. I haven't been there. I don't know. Okay. If I'm single 10 years from now, I might be have that same mindset. And number 6, employment scams. These have really popped up lately. There's a bogus job offer comes your way that asks for money up front to get started buying the equipment before your job starts. Okay, this could be an online position, right? But in order to start working for this company online, you need certain equipment in your house in order to do your job. Okay, it could be certain things that help you with data, certain, I don't know, proprietary systems they need in order to get these documents out. It could be anything. Okay, I've seen that before. When I was looking for a job 10 years ago, I had something like that come up. Now, thankfully, I didn't want the job anyway, but that actual condition came up. You need to pay a certain amount to get this equipment at your house before you start working online for us. Be very careful. Again, guys, educate yourself as much as possible, okay? Something like this, well, contact the company on your own. You know, don't just go by this email, hey, job offer thing. Contact them on your own. Is it an actual company? If it is this the way they do things? Okay? So guys, for all 6 of these, bottom line comes down to just educate yourself as much as you can. And like me, if you get in that position where you are rushed, where you're just, oh my God, I got to do this on my computer now. Take a deep breath. Okay? What would be worse, being scammed or being 12 hours late on whatever it is you have to do on your computer? Okay? So there you go, guys. From a very sunny mid-January day in the high desert, today I got up to 68. I'll take it. We got this.